So I'm going to do, like that card that's at the bottom, I'm going to do a little reading for today. It's not for anything specific, I'm just going to pull some cards and see what energy comes up. So you might take something from this, you might not, that's okay. Alright, let's see what comes up. Okay. So I'm going to pull all the cards and then I'll talk about what has come up. Okay. Okay, alright, so I'll explain what has come up. So we've got the Magician card, we've got the Moon, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, we've got Material Harvest, we've got the Sacral Chakra, we've got Healing, we've got Love, and we've also got Time Alone, This Is Real, Friends, and Heaven on Earth. Okay, so what I get from this is that I do feel like this is connected to, I think what I feel most of all is that it is a connection with, like a love connection. So that could be a partnership or somebody who you feel you're supposed to be partnered with, or someone who is just, you just feel a deep connection with. So the Magician card and the Moon card is like, I feel like there is magic that is happening at the moment, but you might not see it because, you know, magic happens behind the scenes. So it's kind of like, you know, when the magician pulls a rabbit out of the hat, it's like you see part of it, but you don't see what goes on, you know, behind the scenes. You don't know the trick kind of thing. So it's kind of like you're in a time now where you're not seeing everything, but you're kind of feeling like things are working, or but you could find yourself in a bit frustrated because you can't see what's going on, and you don't know what's happening and how it's going to pan out kind of thing. So you're feeling quite unsettled, but you also do subconsciously get the feeling that something is working out, which is what the Moon card is about. The Moon card is about the subconscious, you know, what you can't see, what you can feel but you can't physically see. So it's like everything is kind of like working underneath to bring something new to life, which is, you know, the Seven of Pentacles is all about something growing. So something, you've been nurturing something, and something has been a really long process. It's been, you know, the seed was planted a long time ago, and soon you will start to see the, you know, the fruits of your labor and the long process that you've been through to get to this point. It's like you're going to start seeing that, not quite yet, but very, very soon. It's kind of like there's a surprise that's going to come out for you, you know, like the rabbit out of the hat. It's kind of like something all of a sudden will be like, oh, okay, like that makes sense, and there's the trick, and that's what I've been waiting for, you know. So like this could be a hard time to kind of wait and not know what's going on, but I think soon that surprise is going to be revealed to you, which again is like the Material Harvest card. You know, something's coming to harvest, and something, you know, you'll see the rewards from what you've been working towards for so long. It's like there has been something that has dragged on, and it's kind of like you've been working towards something, or something has just been, you know, like a really long process, and it's like soon, very, very soon, you will see the outcome of that, whatever way that may appear, but whatever way it does appear, it is good. Like it's a good, you've got things that you need, and you've got what you've wanted, and you feel abundant from what's going to be revealed to you. The Sacral Chakra, I feel, is a lot, and paired with the Healing card, so these two cards came up together. I feel like, you know, the sacral chakra is all about, you know, like where your passion comes from, and you know, things that, you know, you feel it in your gut kind of thing. And perhaps over time you had lost touch with your intuition, and you kind of maybe felt things but you pushed it to the side. And I feel like that this has been a process of you connecting back in with it, because it's like you felt things but you're like, you know, it'll be fine, or just carry on with it, or do something this way, or it's like you push that to the side, and this time has really made you connect back in with that. So you've healed that part of you where it's like the passion to bring something new into your life, and to heal part of you that needed to be healed, especially within the second chakra, and which relates to love. You know, like it connects in with like love connections. It's you know, relationships, and how you are in relationships, and it's having taken the time to look at that will heal your relationships as well. And you know, time alone is what has been needed to come to that realization, and this is real. So it's like, so something that, you know, you've been thinking about for a long time or wanting to happen, it's like you needed this time to move forward and bring it into your real life. You know, it's kind of like, this is real, you know, this is what you have been dreaming about. It doesn't have to just be a dream, you know what I mean? And it might come in different ways, like it might be different to what you expected, but it's still going to be an outcome that you wanted. And friends as well. So I mean, in terms of, I mean, this doesn't have to be to do with a love relationship, but in terms of a love relationship, I feel like it's had to come back to basics. So like being friends first. I mean, so, you know, the foundation of a relationship should be like friends, and then built upon that. Whereas if you've just gone straight into like a you know, a deep passionate love kind of thing, it's kind of like, which is, that's not a bad thing, but it's like if it's kind of skipped that step of being friends first, it's like it's missed a step in the foundations. So it's like, if this does relate to a love relationship, it's kind of, you need to go back to basics and be friends first before it can move forward, which in turn will create that heaven on earth for you. It's like something can be rebuilt up so much better than it would have had been had you carried on the path that you'd been on. Yeah, but I mean, this can relate to, you know, work, or, you know, anything really, friends. And, you know, even I'm just thinking like health and stuff, like becoming friends with your own body. You know, like if any of you watching this have found that you've had health problems, something like that, it's kind of like connecting back in with your body and becoming friends with your body. You know, like if you hate your body, it's like, that's not going to help your health. You know what I mean? If you're hating on something, it's kind of bringing that energy into the body that it's not, you know, up to standard, and it's not doing what it should be. And it's like, can you imagine what that must do to your own body if you're thinking that way towards it? Whereas if you think, you know, you're friends with your body, you love your body, and it's like your body is your home, and you know, where you know, or your health comes from, you know what I mean? So it's like you need to love your body to you know, bring the heaven on earth, which is, you know, where you live. Yeah, so, and I just thought as well, this could relate to work, in that maybe there is a connection with like something that you feel passionate about with your work that could come through a friend. So there might be something that you know, you might be wanting to move in a different area of work, and something that you're really passionate about and want to do could come through a friend. So there might be a friend connection where they might be doing a job that you could be part of. So if that is something, you know, if you are thinking about changing your work in some way, or, you know, you want to get into a more creative area, I feel like there is maybe a friend around you that you could, you know, team up with them in a business or something like that. I do feel like that could be possible for some of you watching this, is that there's something that you want to do which will bring in abundance and a love for a job that is connected through a friend. So put the feelers out if you are thinking, in that area, and talk to your friends or put a post out or something to get a feel for anybody looking for someone, because I feel like what you get back from that might bring in a new opportunity. Yeah, okay, so I'll leave it at that. If you would like a personal reading done by me, then you could message me at hello@staceysadler.com. I am doing in-person readings now as well. I'm in Hamilton, so if you are in Hamilton and you would like a reading, I am doing in-person readings, and I'm also still doing written readings, and I will be doing video readings as well. So any of those options, just flip me a message and we can get that booked in. Yeah, but I hope that helps somebody, and I'll talk to you on the next reading.